Hi everyone, this is Mark Caraway. I'm the director for Blue Ridge Virtual Governor School, and I'm happy to welcome you to a video on the application process for entry into the program for next year. So the application process is actually pretty simple for parents and students. The applications are available in the counseling centers at our member district middle schools. So you should be able to get a hold of a paper application if that's your preferred method. If you would prefer to fill it out as an electronic document and then print it and submit it, there is a way to do that as well. Or if you just want to print it out from online and then fill it out at home, you can do that as well. So I'm going to show you how to access the document, and then I'll take you on a quick tour of some things that parents and students would want to know. So the first thing that you want to do is to go to our website, which is, I'm going to get you to the home page, www.brvgs.k12.va.us. If you just Google BRVGS, it'll get you there. If you come down to the drop-down menu here, to the navigation, you'll see the Admissions tab, and down here you get Application. And if you go to that, this is a downloadable version of our application. So it'll ask you if you want to go ahead and download that. You say yes, I do. Okay. It's going to download. And once it's down, then you can open the application. I'll take you on again on a couple of things here for a tour. So let me take this to a full screen. Here we go. So the first page that you'll encounter for the application here is going to give you some information about eligibility for the program, what kind of criteria we look for in the application process. There are 6 different things that we're looking for here, and the main reason for so many different criteria is that we want to find out what our students can do versus what they can't do. So this will give you some information on that. We're going to go from there into the next page. We'll take you into a page about basically what do you need to do to get this application completed. So it'll tell you over here, complete the student application form, ask 3 educators to provide online recommendations. So the educators must be a math teacher from this year or last year, a science teacher from this year or last year, and any other educator, so a coach or a counselor or a teacher, and it can be from any year in the student's past. If you come from another school or another school district, it can be educators from that previous school. That's not a problem, as long as you can get the information to them about how to submit that application. So you're going to have all of that stuff back. The deadlines here are pretty clear. November 16th is the deadline for the completed part of the application, and in most school districts it's the deadline for the recommendations as well. There's a couple of local exceptions, so you want to check with that to see if there are any local exceptions in your district. So over here, this is the page that students and parents will fill out, BRVGS application page. Basically just a lot of information, got to be signed. List any high school credit courses the student has taken, and this is kind of the main piece that needs to be turned in. Then the next page is going to be a student statement, and the student statement is a handwritten 25 words or less, why would you want to be in Blue Ridge. This is not scored, so there's no pressure on this, but it is a required part of the application. And then the final thing that needs to be completed by parents and students is the teacher recommendation section, where you're going to provide the names of the teachers that you plan to contact for those recommendations. And then the last page of the entire packet has 3 slips that can be given to the teachers that you plan to provide those recommendations. And one thing that's really critical on this is that you need to remind teachers of the due date. Again, in most school districts, that's going to be November 16th. It does not actually have a due date on the slip, so you might want to write that in. The other thing that's really critical is to make sure that you put the student name on this section when you hand the slip out to teachers. We've had a couple of teachers report back that they've received slips from students, but it didn't have the student name, so they weren't sure who to write the applications for. So these are the things that you really want to keep an eye on for the application process. But if you encounter any difficulties at all, please feel free to get back in touch with me. You can reach me through on our website. You can reach me through the Contact BRVGS button here. That will generate an email that will come to me. You can also find my contact information on the application packet itself. So good luck with the application process, and we're looking forward to seeing all of our new students for next year. Thank you.